Hello, everyone. It's me, and I'm back. This is Intuitive Yoga. My name is Camille, and welcome. And thank you for watching, for choosing this channel as a way to find some meaning, a way to find some healing and some understanding of who we are as an individuals, as humans, and as these special beings that we've been put in this planet, and we're looking to understand what is our purpose here. I just went too deep. I'm just so happy to be back and to continue this series, the 7 Balance Chakras, when I started last year. And this is actually one of my goals that I've been working on and tackling, is to finish what I started. It doesn't sound that hard. And I imagine some of you relate to that, having difficulty of finishing certain things in your life. And I can tell you that throughout this time, I learned that procrastination and leaving things for later has something to do with your past traumas. So I'll invite you to continue with me so we can finish this project together. And nothing more convenient that we're going to work on our 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra. It's our communication, is our voice box. And also part of the throat chakra are our ears, which is the listening. It's another very important part of the throat chakra. So let's start with some useful and valuable information about it. And then after, we can start with our practice. So, throat chakra, right here, right? We have the heart, which is our 4th chakra. The 5th is the throat chakra. It's located right here. And if you imagine there's a spinning blue ball here that is supposed to be spinning, okay? This is how it works. It spins accordingly to all the others. So this little blue ball, when it's actively spinning, which means it's balanced, right? So what does that represent to us? What does that mean when my throat chakra is balanced? I have a clear communication. I have a clear expression. I have creativity. I feel confident. I feel empowered. And I think it's so important to understand that finding this balance is a process, and the process is to start balancing all the chakras from the bottom up. What is the purpose of the throat chakra? Why this chakra exists and why is it here? It's to release fear of communication with others in the world. And why I say it is a process with the other chakras, you're activating, you're balancing the other chakras until you get to here. You cannot just balance this one and then you have your root chakra imbalance. You started from the bottom up. And what happens when our throat chakra is out of balance? And the biggest blockage is lie. It's lying. And we understand now as an adult that lying is basically part of our day-to-day lives, and we are lying in little bit of things that we do in our day-to-day. How many times do you say yes when you wanted to say no? How many times you say no when you wanted to say yes? So these are the types of lies that I'm mostly talking about. It's just how many times you do things for yourself rather than to please someone else. Every time you say yes when you wanted to say no, you're saying yes to someone else, but you're saying no to yourself. And then it adds up. one more, one more. And it comes to a point when you start feeling on your physical, you start feeling on your mental, on your psychological. What are the symptoms of an imbalanced throat chakra? You have difficulty expressing yourself. You have difficulty of listening others. You have difficulty of maintaining healthy relationships because you're not able to communicate. You're not being able to express yourself. And what is the biggest challenge? I think before all that is to find yourself. What is your voice? What are you looking for? What do you want in your life? And are you expressing that? So in order to actually speak your truth, you need to find your truth. And that is why we need to balance all the chakras from the bottom up, right? Because the root chakra is I exist. The second chakra is I feel. And the third chakra is I am, I act, is your personal power. It's where you find your strength. The fourth is I love, is our ability to compassion and to love ourselves and to love others. And then we got to the fifth chakra, which is the throat, to comes down to I'm able to communicate all of this through my voice, or to actually just listening, active listening. Am I able? How is my communication? I'm waiting for you to finish so I can talk. So I'm actually not listening to you. I'm just waiting for you to stop. And those are all the things. The communications is a two-way. One, you're active listening, and the other time you're active talking and speaking. So there's always a balance about it. When it comes to the body, of course, the first thing is a sore throat, right? There's something there. And that the first thought is what I'm not communicating. What is that I need to improve in this area, the communication area? What I love about bringing intuitive yoga to you is to bring you this ability to actually pay attention to yourself, to get to know your body through the yoga practice, right? Through the asana. But through the meditation, you are able to control, to have more control on your mind, to able to turn it off all the conversation and just listen to yourself. You start finding a balance and you start getting to know yourself better, and you start becoming your own medicine. I need this right now. I don't need this right now. Thank you. Right? So you start putting limits, even with yourself. You start learning what works for you. It's knowledge. That's it. And knowledge is freedom, right? When you have this understanding, you feel free. So let's bring a few fun facts for the throat chakra so it can help you connect with. You can do this practice with me, but you can also do little things in the house, in your office, wherever you are, to help you connect. If this is what you're feeling, that is the chakra that I need the most attention. The big blockage is lie. So start paying attention. Are you lying, or you're doing little lies just to please others? And can you be honest with others to be able to learn to navigate through life without forgetting about yourself? Because at some point it comes down to your physical body. You start feeling uneasy, you have earache, you have a sore throat, you're not able to communicate, and it can lead to more serious things. Pay attention. That's always the invitation. Just pay attention to your body. Listen to your body. When it's unbalanced, you act with defensive attitudes, difficulty materializing your dreams, difficulty seeing the truth, and you have diction problems. Sometimes you cannot even communicate because you're not even able to speak, right? The balance, clear expression, clear communication, creative flow, confidence, self-empowerment, and the energy of this chakra is yang, so it's a masculine energy. So it's out, it's outside, right? Because the feminine energy, it's internal, it's in here, and the masculine is outside. So we're going to be doing a few flows in the practice, which is going to be great. Aromatherapy. So if you have a few essential oils at home and you want to work on this chakra, patchouli, sandalwood, sage, eucalyptus, and fennel. Any of these, if you have it, you can start adding to your diffuser, or you just, open the bottle a little bit, take a little sniff and see how you feel, and put the intention in it. The most important thing is, for anything that you do, it's the intention that you put into it. Crystals, azurite, blue quartz, aquamarine, turquoise, anything blue, I will tell you, it will help you work on your throat chakra. Food, coffee, chocolate, blackberry, blueberry, figs, and you can even do a diet based on your chakras. You pick each fruit for each chakra, and you have that intention to, I'm nourishing my body with the best that nature can offer. And we're going to go into our practice very soon. I invite you to bring your mind completely open and loving thoughts, and I will see you in the mat. Hello, hello. So now we're here in our space. So I invite you to prepare your space, your mat. If you don't have a mat, you can have a towel, and you can have your props. You have a blanket. I have some blocks. But if you don't have those things, you can always find something around the house that can make it work. Yoga, necessarily, you don't need anything. You don't need any equipment. You can just do it with your body weight, or you can find anything. You can find a pillow, you can find a blanket or something in your house. And that's one of the things I love about yoga. You can do anywhere at any time. You don't need anything specifically. And as you've seen, I put a little bit of a light. I'm very much into the light therapy. And so I put a little blue light for us to really inspire us, to really connect us with this chakra that we're working today. And as you understand and you go about with your practice, when we're working with chakras during our practice, we always work the first 4 chakras to get to the 5th. So we're not just working on our throat chakra, we're working on the root, sacral, our 3rd chakra, our 4th chakra, heart, and the throat. We're going to be doing all these different exercises. We're going to have a little bit of a flow, but know that that is accessible to everybody. So anybody can do it. Everybody is welcome. So if you got into your mat, I invite you to sit into an easy pose, or you can sit on your feet. It's up to you. You can do an easy pose. Just cross your legs in front of you. You can bring maybe a block or a blanket to lift you up, because it helps you to stay in this erect pose for longer and without any soreness or disturbing. So I'll invite you to find your easy seat pose. You bring your arms into your legs, like laying down nicely on your lap. And I will invite you to close your eyes and to start deepening your breathing. Your breathing now, it's becoming more conscious. You inhale through your nose. Hold it for a bit and exhale through your mouth. Let's do a couple more like that. Inhale through your nose. Hold it. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Inhale through your nose. Hold. Exhale, sigh it out. With your eyes still closed, Just go back to your natural rhythm. Just breathe it in and out through your nose. And during the practice, try to breathe in and out through your nose and start setting up your intention. Why did you come here? Why did you choose this video? What is your intention behind? What is the healing you're looking for? Just say it now. I'm here now, present at this moment. I want to learn to speak my truth. I want to find what it is my truth so that I can speak freely. Breathe in and out. We're just deepening our awareness back into our bodies. Everything surrounding us is in second place right now. Forget about any noise, any disturbance. Just bring all your awareness to inside. If there are any thoughts, conversation happening in your mind, just kindly let them go. And you can even tell yourself, not now. I want to be here with myself. Continue breathing. One last deep breath. Open your mouth side out. Open your eyes. If you are in the easy seat pose, I will invite you, if you have anything, any blanket or block, just remove it and come and sit on your chins, sit on your feet, and if you're already there, just stay where we are with your arms hanging down your side. We're going to do a little throat activation. Now slowly, you're going to bend your head backwards, exposing your throat. Go as far as it is comfortable to you. Your head all the way back. And I'll invite you to breathe in and out through your nose, even if it's challenging. And I'll invite you to focus more on your exhales than your inhales. Then you can close your eyes. Two more breaths, focusing on your exhales. And the last one, inhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. And slowly, kindly bring your neck back to neutral, standing up. Good. Now from here, I'm just going to show you to the side. We're still on our shins. We're going to slowly bring our hands behind us. Our fingers are facing the front of the mat. And it's slowly, you're just going to lift into a camel pose, just like this, and breathe. becoming aware of the front of your body, becoming aware of your shoulders, just be aware and notice all the feelings. One more breath. Exhale. And now let's see if we can bend your neck backwards. And breathe in and out through your nose. We're not here for long. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out through your mouth. Now slowly, you're going to bring your neck back to neutral position. You're going to sit back on your chins and come back up. And we're just going to do a little bit of a flow. It's a child's pose flow. On your next inhale, you're going to come up and lift your arms up. Inhale. And exhale, you're going to come down to child's pose and hands to the floor. Let's go again. Inhale, up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dive down. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. Forehead to the mat. It's still on our shins. We're gonna do a little flow. It's a cat-cow. You're sitting down. Your next inhale, you're gonna come up. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor and bring chin to chest. Next inhale, you're gonna drop your belly and look up. Exhale, child's pose. You're sitting on your chins. On your next inhale, you're gonna lift your arms. Exhale, you're gonna bring them to the mat and chin to chest and round your back. Exhale. Inhale, now you're gonna drop your belly and look up. And then exhale, child's pose, forehead to the ground. Come back to neutral. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, drop your belly. And exhale, child's. Come back up to neutral. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child's pose. Let's do one more time. Sitting back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back up to neutral. And we are still in our chins. And we're going to go to another flow, which is a kneeling sun salutation. We're coming into child's pose, forehead to the ground. And on your next inhale, you're going to come up into a tabletop. Exhale, you're gonna round your back. Exhale. And on an inhale, you're gonna straighten your legs and come into a high cobra. Inhale. Exhale, you're gonna tuck your toes back and come into a downward facing dog. You're gonna bring your knees to the ground. Inhale. And exhale again. You're gonna bring chin to chest and round your back. And come down to child's pose. On the inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to round your back and bring chin to chest for cat. And on the exhale, you're going to straighten your legs and bring your hips down for cobra. Inhale, exhale, you're going to tuck your toes and come up into a downward facing dog. And inhale, you're going to bring your knees back down, back into tabletop. You're going to round your back again, exhale. And then inhale, child's pose, and exhale. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, back to tabletop. Exhale, cat. Inhale, child's. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, round your back. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, knees to the mat, tabletop. Exhale, cat. Round your back. And inhale, child's. And exhale, side out. Let's go back one last time. Inhale, back to tabletop. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest for cat. Inhale, straighten your legs and come in for cobra. And exhale, tuck your toes for downward facing dog. Inhale, knees to the mat. Exhale, round your back. And inhale, child's pose. And now open your mouth side out. Now, from child's pose, just slowly bring the front of your body all the way down to the mat. And on your elbows, you're just staying in crocodile. Straighten your legs, bring them together. If you're feeling a little bit of pain on your lower back, just bring your thighs close together and maybe put some pressure. You're gonna feel that the pain down here is gonna go away. So just stay here on your elbows, holding your head kindly and nicely, and just letting all those movements just flow through your body, and notice how you feel. Sometimes some flows or some poses, they feel strange, awkward, but this is part of the process. Sometimes we're in a pose, we're not sure if the pose is correct, or we don't feel that it's right. And this is part of the process, because we're gonna face through our lives a lot of things that doesn't make us comfortable, make us feel strange. And I believe that it's part of trusting the process. Maybe you continue to practice, and it's not going to feel strange anymore. Just breathe. Now, if it's available to you, you're going to bring the right elbow down, the right arm down, and we're going to bend the left leg. And maybe if it's available, you can hold to it. Depending how much pressure. If you have a strap, you can use the strap as well. But it's just a little bit of a half frog pose. And you're breathing into the discomfort. Not pain, not soreness. It's just a discomfort. And that's exactly where we start to evolve and to grow, in the discomfort. Breathe. One more deep inhale. Exhale, let go. Now let's repeat on the other side. Maybe you're more flexible in one side of your body, and you're more comfortable doing that. The more you practice, the more you're going to find acquainted with the other side of your body, more familiar. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, let go. Bring the forearms in front of you and slowly start bending your knees to come into a puppy pose. And just breathe. And notice how this pose, what brings you, what thoughts come up. Are they intrusive? They're questioning. They're kind. They're critical. Whatever it is, just let go. Let them pass like clouds in the sky. One more breath here. And slowly start to come up into a tabletop. Bring your knees up front, cross them. And when you can find an easy seat, if you want to bring your blanket again or your block to sit on, we're going to do a few exercises here, a few neck exercises. And if you want to feel a little more higher, more comfortable, do it so. We're going to extend our arms up. Inhale. And then exhale, we're going to bring our right arm down. We're going to round our arm around our head and bring it towards the left. And pay attention to all this stretch that is going on here. We're exposing our side throat. Bring up again. Inhale. Look up. Exhale. Bring your left arm down. And bring your right arm to help you. Turn to the right. and expose your left side throat. Inhale up, exhale all the way down. Now just a simple exercise. We're just going to do some neck rolls. Going all the way around. Feeling all the little bones, nerves into our necks. Just waking up. Just maybe being noticed. Just being waken up by these movements. One more on this side and just roll it to the other side. And don't forget your intention. What is your intention when you started this practice? Maybe we can just repeat a few affirmations. I communicate. I express my truth. And get back to neutral pose. Now we're just going to do a simple looking up and down exercise. Up, inhale, down, exhale. Two more. Exhale. Exhale. And back to neutral. And now we're just going to do a few torso circles. Complete torso. You can have your hands on your lap. Slowly rolling from one side to the other. And now the opposite side. Breathing in and out. And setting your affirmations. I am an active listener. One more. Back to neutral. If you have a little block underneath, stick it out. And just take it out. Now you're on your mat and you're gonna get your left leg and you're just gonna roll it behind you. So you just have your right leg in front of you and the left is behind you. And if you need a block, sometimes it's hard, you can put it on your left to give a little leverage. So you're here, you inhale, you face to the right, and you exhale, you're gonna fold over this leg. And you can use your block to help you if you can get there. Animal resting pose. And just breathe. back into the neutral pose. And now we're going to switch legs. So we're going to bring the left leg front and we're going to bring the right back. And sitting like that. Inhale up, facing the left, and exhale all the way down. Breathe 5 nice and kind breaths. In and out through your nose. And remembering why you're here. I can communicate clearly, effectively. I am an active listener. I speak my truth. One more breath. Slowly start to come back up. And now the right leg is behind. And now we're going to bring the left leg behind. So we can do like that. We can sit in our chins and then slightly open them. Okay? And then we're going to bring our hands underneath our thighs. We're going to take a deep breath. And we're going to open our mouth, bring our tongue out, and sigh it out. One more. And one more. And here we are, the lion's pose, with hands under our legs. You can breathe normally through your nose. Now you can bring your hands to the mat. We're going to come into a squat. And if this is where you stay, it's okay. And you can bring your forehead to your knees, okay? And if you're able to lift your heels and bring your forehead to your knees, that works too. We're lifting our heels. We have our blocks to bring us a little bit of dignity to the pose. And we're going to bring our forehead to our knees. Or if you're here, you don't need the blocks. We're just bringing awareness to all different places of our body, because that's how we get to know our body. One more breath here. Exhale, open your mouth, side out. And slowly, if you don't have your heels on the floor, just bring them down. And we're going to do a little flow. Stay here on your squat. Hold onto your big toes. Hold it into your big toes. And we're going to come into our forward fold. Inhale. And then exhale, we're going to come down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bring it down. Let me show you from the front. here, I am squatting. I'm gonna hold onto my big toes. On the inhale, I'm gonna lift, forward fold, and exhale, come down. Inhale, exhale. It's a little wind release flow. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and open your mouth side out. Exhale. Bring your hands down to the mat and slowly come up into a forward fold. And slowly, like a rag doll, just bring it, start coming up one vertebrae to the time. And come up, rise, bring the palms together, and bring it to a heart center, and bring it down to your sides. And just take a moment, out in your mountain pose, just take a moment here to notice, to feel, to observe. Breathe. Your hands are together. You're gonna interweave your fingers. Inhale, and on the exhale, you're gonna curl your spine slightly like you're doing a cat. And then inhale, you're gonna bring it up. And then on the exhale, you're gonna bring your arms around you. You're gonna interlace again. And now you're gonna curl out. And bring it around in and back to heart center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And hands to heart center. You're feeling the air flowing. I feel a few stretches on my arms. Go to the front of your mat, feet together, toes of your feet together. Slowly bend your knees and come into a chair pose. Your arms are they're not aligned with your shoulders, they're a little wider. And just breathe. And exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale, hands to heart center and down to your side. Now, keep your left leg where it is. And now, and bring your right leg slightly open. And your toes are facing the right side of your mat. Not too far, a little bit closer. You're coming to kind of a pyramid. You're going to bring your arms around you. You're going to interlace. You're going to bend and bring it to the middle of your back. And you're going to curl outward and look up. This is a pyramid pose with a back bend. And just breathe. Your legs are straight. You're having all the weight on your heels, so you're able to lift your toes. But that's not the focus. The focus is the back bend, opening the whole front of your body. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, you're still on your back bend, but then on an exhale, you're going to bend forward. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, you can have your arms, you can have your hands interlaced or into a reverse prayer on your back, like this. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale, half forward fold. Inhale back. You're going to bend the front knee. You're going to bring the back slightly up. We're kind of coming into a high lunge, and we're bringing our arms around to stretch them. And stay here for a couple breaths. Lift your back heel and use it as a propulsion to come into a mountain pose. And just let all this energy that is flowing, that was created by you, flow naturally in your body. Going from your root to your sacral, to your navel, to your heart, and to your throat chakra. All right, now we're going to leave our right leg put, and we're going to bring the left slightly to the back, and the toes are facing the left side of your mat, slightly like that. We're going to bring our arms around into a reverse prayer. And this first part, we're just going to back bend. Inhale. And then half forward fold, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're just prepping our bodies for deeper stretches. Inhale and exhale. Back to straight inhale, and now we're going to go for full forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back straight. We're gonna bend the front knee. Gonna twist the back and stay off the heel and bring our arms around. And we're gonna feel all the strain that we've been putting. And breathe. You can even always adjust your pose. Feel free to adjust afterwards. This is a practice, and that's why we're practicing. This is not a competition. We're just balancing all of our subtle bodies so our chakras can work at their optimal level. Now bring this back leg up front, arms down to your sides, and just take a few breaths and adjust your feet. Feel your feet on the ground, back and forth. If you need to adjust, just take a moment here. Bring your feet slightly hip distance apart and have your foot, your toes looking outward, and then slowly we're gonna start squatting into a yogi squat. If this is too much, you can always stay here. You can always bring a block to sit. Don't do something that is out of your range. I'm going to show you in the front. And we're just here for 2 breaths. One more breath. Now from here, we're going to do a few poses on our backs. The first one is one of my favorites that I love to do it at any moment. Is the fish pose. And you can use blocks or you don't need anything. So the challenge is you're going to straighten your legs in front of you. You're going to lay down and you're going to bring the crown of your head to the mat. All right, so you're going to lift your chest like this. And you're just going to lift your chest. If you want a block, you can have a block in the center of your back. You don't need just one. Just find the bottom of your shoulder blade and just place it there. And you can have your head hanging. Fish pose. Or without any blocks, just having your head up and completely exposing your throat and your front body, your chest. It's a slightly reverse pose where your heart is above your head. It's in a little of an inversion. And as much as it's challenging, breathe it in and out through your nose. We're here for 6 breaths. One more breath. slowly. Just come up into your back. Bring your knees into your chest. And just roll side to side. Just massaging every vertebrae on your back. Now bring your feet to the floor. Make sure you're able to touch it. You know where we're going with that. We're doing a little bridge pose. And on your next inhale, your hands are down to your side. And in your next inhale, you're going to lift your hips up to the highest that you can. And you're just going to breathe. Still a little bit of inversion, heart above head. All the benefits of an inversion. If we can get into our heads, not everybody can do it. But when you do these inversions, there's a lot of health benefits. Blood circulation, oxygenation of your brain. So you're starting to have more ideas. You're starting to have thoughts, good thoughts. Your creativity kicks in. And you're starting to think more clearly. One more breath here. Go a little bit higher. And then exhale, go down vertebrae by vertebrae. And bring your knees to your chest. Our next pose is a half shoulder stand pose. You can do it with the help of your hands or you can use a block. Alright, so you can put a block right into your lower back and then you can bring your legs up in the air. And that's it. This is a half shoulder stand. If you don't need the block, you can just come up like this and use your hands to hold your lower back. One more breath. And now, if you want to go further for a shoulder stand, you bring it all your body up and you're basically on your shoulders. If this is too far for you, just keep it. And we're here for 6 more breaths. One more breath. And we're bringing the legs to the back of the mat for a half plow. 6 more breaths. Straighten your legs. Just giving the last few drops of strength. So we can finish this practice. Feeling more powerful. The mind is clear. the body express itself through the asanas, through the poses. And you find yourself completely different than when you arrived. Now we start to come down. And if you have a wall, you can bring your legs up the wall and close your eyes. And just observe how your body is feeling. Is it tired? Exhausted? Just be kind. Maybe you haven't done an exercise, you haven't done a yoga in a while. So it was a little bit challenging. But remember, this is practice. And always practice again. We're not looking to get into the perfect pose, into the perfect breathing. We're here trying to understand how our body works. And since we are unique human beings, we are all different. And we are always trying to find what works for us. One more breath. And then slowly bring your knees to your chest. Roll side to side. And extend your legs for our final resting pose, Shavasana. You can bring your palms down for grounding. You can bring the palms up for connection, to elevate, or you can bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. And we can breathe together. Next inhale. So fill your lungs with air on 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale through your nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. One more time. 1, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale through your nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale deep through your nose. Exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. Come back into your natural rhythm. Now slowly bring your knees back into your chest and slowly rock and roll front and back until you find hello again. Come back into your comfortable seat. Bring your hands, your arms up, palms together, and bringing into your heart center. bring your palms that are together into your throat chakra. I can communicate. I am an active listener. I speak my truth. I communicate easily with others. Bring it back to your heart center. Finally bow your head in a gesture of respect and reverence for this moment that you gave yourself to get to know your body, get to know your mind, to bring healing, understanding to this multi-dimensional being that you are. Thank you for sharing this moment. The light and teacher in me salutes the light and teacher in each one of you. Namaste. That was it. That was our throat chakra practice. I hope you're feeling so much better, so much wiser, so much more clear than when you came in. And if there's still something missing, or you just really are enjoying this moment, after this video, there's a throat chakra activation meditation. So it's perfect for after this practice. Your mind is just flooding with good thoughts, with ideas. So go and do that meditation and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for being part of this project. I appreciate very much. I'm so happy to be back, and I'll see you next time.